Today's saints of the day, December the 17th, are Blessed Hyacinthe, Cormier, Dominican, Saints Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, Saint John of Malta, priest and founder of the Trinitarians, and Saint Daniel, the prophet. In the brutal shadows of exile, when Babylon crushed Jerusalem and dragged God's people into a kingdom of darkness, Daniel the prophet refused to be broken. He was taken as a captive, surrounded by idols, corruption, and men drunk on their own power. He stood like iron. Babylon demanded compromise, and Daniel answered with conviction, sharper than a blade. He rose because he would not bend. Kings trusted him because God armed him with wisdom no earthly throne could manufacture. He shattered the pride of rulers with interpretations that cut through lies and exposed hidden things. He spoke truth without trembling, even when truth put a target on his back. Plots were formed against him, and jealous men sharpened their schemes. The empire demanded that he silence his prayer, bow to their decrees, and abandon the God who formed him. Daniel refused. He chose obedience with teeth in it, obedience that does not yield to pressure, fear, or threats. And for that defiance, he was thrown into the lion's den, a pit built to tear a man apart. But the beast learned fear that night. God shut their jaws and turned the predators into trophies of divine dominance. In that darkness, Daniel stood untouched, proving that no empire, no enemy, no weapon can overpower a man who walks under God's command. His visions ripped through centuries, exposing kingdoms that rise and rot, tyrants that roar and vanish, and the unstoppable advance of God's eternal kingdom. Daniel's life is a declaration that holiness is not soft, it is war. Integrity is not gentle, it is armor. Prayer is not quiet, it is a battle cry that shakes the powers of hell. His feast day calls every man to wake up. Daniel shows that strength is forged in pressure, courage is revealed in conflict, and faith becomes a weapon when the world demands surrender. He lived with fire in his bones, clarity in his spirit, and a resolve that outlasted kings and killers. My brothers, stand like Daniel. Fight with the determination that does not retreat. Guard your faith, your home, and your family with the ferocity of a warrior who fears no din and no darkness. Be the family warrior God created us to be. God bless.